you saw the visuals, Ayodhya is kind of celebrating Prime Minister Modi's arrival today. What are your thoughts?
It's wonderful. It just feels one to see these scenes on the store. The judgment came through, and it was almost tragic to be there because there was such a sense of foreboding. There was so much security, and it was like a military outpost really. And then to see Ram Lalla under a tent used to be very very depressing. There's no other word to describe it. And now suddenly you see, and because of the political connotations, Ayodhya as a town also had been abandoned by political parties. No one wanted to do anything there. They just wanted status quo to stay. So after Yogi ji came, and of course Prime Minister, and then the Ayodhya judgment, to see this going on in Ayodhya, to see this town come alive, which holds such reverence for Hindus, is just heartwarming. And to see the Sant Samaj come out in such numbers just goes to show how deeply felt this particular moment is in our history.
Definitely. Advaita, please stay with us. Mr. Gopalan, my next question is to you. Considering the massive amount of crowd that has emerged for the arrival of Prime Minister Modi, do you think the opposition's political maneuvering will backfire at them?
The opposition parties lost the game. The reason being, they are diabolical. Are they going to attend the function or not? They are unable to properly mention or articulate, especially Uddhav Thackeray. The party Shiv Sena, which stood for the Hindu Samrat, is now divided. And not only that, Uddhav Thackeray is talking something which is not relevant to the factual things. He claims that there is going to be a terror attack and BJP will win in 2024. So that type of negative apprehensions they start. Madam, I would like to say this into 3 or 4 political parts. 1, spiritual. 2nd, politics. 3rd, legal. 4th, commercial. That is tourism type. Commercial means not the transaction of anything but tourism. The way in which Mr. Narendra Modi has gone for any event, Mr. Narendra Modi focuses on 2 things. He brings spiritualism into that. 2nd, politics of it. Politics, now as you put me the question, opposition is totally divided and each one wants to vie each other for the Muslim votes. The opposition has been totally sidelined from the mainstream. What Mr. A.K. Anthony in 2014 as a Congress leader gave a report to the Congress Working Committee which says that Congress is seen as a Muslim party and antagonizing the Hindu majority community. So therefore that is again looking into play. The same UPA government filed an affidavit before the Supreme Court that Ram Lala is a myth. The same point also after 15 years they are coming to the same level of argument. 3rd, why Mr. Yogi is silent for these days? Because he wants to ensure that Ram Mandir should go, opening of the Ram Mandir should go peacefully without any political disadvantage to BJP and moreover Mr. Yogi Adityanath politically has assured the BJP top leadership that out of 80 Lok Sabha seats, he will take all 80. Now coming to the crucial point, madam, the entire India, especially in South India for that matter, even the Skamba Ramayanam, in Telugu there is another Ramayanam, in Malayalam there is another Ramayanam, in Valmiki Ramayanam, that is why the airport is named as Valmiki. Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya, Vedase, Raghunathaya, Nathaya, Shitaya, Pate Namaha. This Vishnu Sahasranamam which has this sloka is universal in all over India, whichever language it may be, Odia, Bengali, Gujarati, but this sloka is important. That is why I emphasize that Mr. Narendra Modi stands for Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Why I am saying that? Today he is inaugurating 3 railway connections from foremost area. What does it mean? Connectivity. That means tourism. That means economy. That means, flourishing of commercial activity. For example, Narendra Modi went to that Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel statue in Gujarat. See the amount of tourism and look at the Kartavya Path in Delhi and look at Prime Minister's memorial in the way in which Prime Minister, Sankaralaya has been renovated. Things are there. Right. Therefore, I come to the conclusion saying After the parliament recent attack, the SPG has also doubled up. Prime Minister's security is a major concern for Special Protection Group. That is why today you see enhanced security of Prime Minister.
Indeed, Mr. Rajagopalan, it's going to be a big boost for the tourism sector of Uttar Pradesh government. But Advaita, coming back to you, we will touch the Shiv Sena's stand as well over this entire issue. But as far as the Lok Sabha elections for the upcoming year is concerned, Congress and the entire opposition has been blaming BJP for playing politics, calling it a political ploy. They are saying the BJP is only driving the religious sentiments and in fact milking out of it. Your thoughts on that?
I think it's absurd. This party in the past, pre-Ram Mandir, was attacked for supporting the Ram Mandir and being called communal for doing that. And now when there is an actual Ram Mandir, they are being attacked for taking advantage of there being a Ram Mandir. Does this make sense to anybody? We know very well that consistently the BJP has supported the call for a Ram Mandir. They have been active on it. They have lost 4 state governments because of this. In fact, because of the Rath Yatra, they withdrew support from the VP Singh government at the center and let go of power. So they've made a multitude of sacrifices in the last so many decades. That's one thing. The second thing is that they have mentioned this in every manifesto of theirs, starting in the late 80s. And it has been shown, it has been on page 8, page 12, page 24, but it has been there consistently. It has been a promise that this party has made with the people of this country. And today it has delivered on that promise. You cannot separate them. When the legal process was going nowhere, when protests were going nowhere, it was a natural development of the conflict that there needed to be some political intervention. And at that time, when this was a pariah issue, it was the BJP who took it up and they saw it through till this point. And Prime Minister Modi himself, I don't know if he'll ever speak about it, but right from the first stop or the beginning of the Rath Yatra, where he was the charioteer, I call him Satyuki from that. And he started from Somnath. He's been associated with this cause for so long. He took a vow, a pledge not to go to Ayodhya till there was a Ram Mandir. He's seen this through decades. Now you want to separate these people from this issue? I'm sorry, you can't do that. Public memory is not that short. I think you need to accept that this is something the BJP promised and it is something that they delivered. This is something that the Prime Minister was personally involved in way before he became even Chief Minister. So you cannot separate these two. I think just be gracious and get on with the program.
Right, Advaita and Mr. Rajagopalan, we'll request you to please stay with us because let's take a look at